Attention. 7-foot even. Number 20.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the injury situation as we take a look, a half-dozen players out of the lineup.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. A lot of opportunity for guys to step in and show what they can do.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Aiden Watson is out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Jones in at the 3. And for the Wizards, we've got George, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Johnson. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Sarr in at the 5, down low. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Outside Jones. Back to Murray. Shoots over Johnson. Murray, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Johnson passes to George. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And it's Coulibaly missing. Outside Jones. Murray against Johnson. Steps back. Murray, no good. And Washington with possession. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian Keith had a few moments to share with me. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
That's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Coulibaly. Now here's Middleton. Guarded closely. Blocked! Murray passes to Jones. And, yep, it's good.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
For Washington, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Back to Coulibaly. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Jones from outside. Buries it from 3. Jones has got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Coulibaly. Outside Johnson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, good to see Johnson getting into the defense down low and succeeding. Sometimes you gotta fight for it, young man.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Now here's Johnson over Jones. The shot by Johnson, no good. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Murray. Screen by Gordon. Murray drives in. Puts up a 3. Gordon can't hit.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Johnson. George scanning the floor. Here's Johnson. Fires from deep. Watson with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Murray. Now here's Jones. Back to Murray. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Wizards trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Johnson with a bucket.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Outside Watson. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Sarr. Tipped away. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
And here are the Nuggets now. And David Adelman wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Here's Murray. No points so far. Outside Watson. Brown with a screen on Middleton. To the inside. It's stolen by Coulibaly. Outside Johnson. Coulibaly with a screen on Murray. To the middle. And there's Coulibaly on the assist by Johnson. Coulibaly's gotten his second bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Watson. Inside. To end the drought. It's deflected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Outside Coulibaly. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Coulibaly's got 6 points.
Good execution to getting some short-range looks here.
Murray passes to Watson. Back to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Johnson. Here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Stolen by Coulibaly. Good on the shot. Give him 8. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And here's Gordon. He's scoreless. Denver moving it around. Shot clock at 5. And it's rejected. George against Jones. Back to George. Outside Johnson. Saw a screen. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Murray. Stolen by Sarr. Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by Denver. Now Murray. Outside Brown. Back to Murray. Now here's Gordon. Guarded by Sarr. Gordon, the pass to Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock to end the run. Shot is good by Gordon.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Now here's Coulibaly. Give him 8 points now. And stolen by Brown. Johnson against Murray. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And it's blocked. Johnson with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Sarr. Coulibaly on the wing. George outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. 6 to shoot. Johnson against Murray. That one rolls around and rims out. Nuggets trail by 7. Jones in the post. Coulibaly defending. Jones' shot is good.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Washington ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
And Washington with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Johnson. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Back to Carrington. The 3 is up. Hardaway grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Picked by Holmes. 4-3. It's hauled in by Carrington. Washington leading by 5. Here's Riley. Tries it from 19. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Hardaway. Picked by Holmes. Launches a three. Hardaway, no good. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Down low. Washington moving the ball around. Holmes against Bagley. Outside Carrington. Pass to Riley. Fires the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Hardaway. Still no points. To the paint with 2 seconds left. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And so it's the Washington Wizards leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Tim Hardaway is out there with Zeke Naji. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Pickett in at the 2. Here's Hardaway, and it's Denver with another.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Champagnie. They get the rebound. Bagley, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Holmes. The 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Cooper. Yet to see a basket. Here's Champagnie. Outside Carrington. This one for 3. Stolen by Holmes. Pickett passes to Naji. Misses from close range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'd say you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now, into the lineup for your Wizards. Number 5, Jimmy Watkins.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Brown. 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Pickett. And another miss by Denver.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's Riley. To the left wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Pickett passes to Brown. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the middle. Here's Naji. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
How about the pass from Bruce Brown? This guy is the ultimate glue guy.
And here's Carrington. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
First team foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. A different look for Denver. Jones, he's checked in for Holmes. Brown comes in for Hardaway. And Murray subbed in for Pickett.
One shot.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Marvin Bagley III. One shot.
Free throw no good for Bagley. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
There's a screen. George has the open look. Bagley, great positioning on the putback. Bagley's got 8 points here in the quarter.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Back to Murray. The three. Good work defensively by Carrington.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Back to George. Washington moving the ball around. Outside Carrington. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be Brown shooting. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton. Denver shooting their first free throw this game. Sarge checked in for Washington. And a switch here also for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Brown. The free throw drops for Brown. Washington leading by 7. Outside Carrington. Pass to Sarr. Middleton outside. The three ball. Nails it from 3. Middleton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Here's Najee. Murray deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Brown against Koulibaly. Pass to Middleton. Back to Koulibaly. Outside Carrington. Over Murray. Offensive board. Second chance shot. Shot's blocked. Back to Brown. Outside Jones. On the wing, Murray, covered by Carrington. The Nuggets with another miss. Washington leading by 10 to the paint. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Oh, a beauty. Aggressive move by Middleton. Slamming it in to make a statement.
And Doris, even in the latter stages of his illustrious career, this coaching staff trusts Chris Middleton to create offense.
Well, one of the reasons you hear that, BA, is Chris Middleton is the very definition of a solid basketball player. He can play with the ball in his hands. He can get off the ball and knock down shots at a high level. We've seen him under duress of big-time championship moments make every right read. It's never a bad decision to give him the basketball.
Sarr against Brown. Sarr passes to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Yeah, good floor recognition from Sarr. Encouraging to see him working on his passing like this.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jones, the pass to Brown. win the drought. And again, Denver no good. Wizards leading by 14. Now Sarr. No made baskets yet. Middleton, right side. Blocked. Tries again. Shot's good by Sarr. Murray with it. Pass to Najee. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. There it is. Murray buries the three.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
And Washington making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Outside Koulibaly. Off target from outside. Nuggets trail by 13. Murray passes to Gordon. And here's Jones. Pass to Watson. Denver moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson against Murray. Shoots over Johnson. Murray, no good. Washington leading by 13. Sarr a screen. Down low. And finished off by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Murray against Johnson. Gordon right side. Back to Murray. Yes! Murray muscling it in.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
George outside. Pass to Middleton. Murray against Johnson. And again, it's Washington.
And right there, Johnson electing to go mid-range. Nice old-school stuff from the rookie.
Outside Jones. Brown with a screen on George. Inside. Left side Brown. Pass to Watson. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Watson's got 5 now.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Middleton outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Murray. Up top Gordon. Pass to Brown. Back to Gordon. Shoots over Sarr. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Watson's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Middleton goes in. Count it. He's got 9.
That's the mindset Middleton has to have. Be active and keep moving. Never let the defense get comfortable.
Outside Jones. 1:02 left in the second. Here's Murray. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. Middleton outside. George sets a screen. And that one's good. Middleton.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work. Middleton will take on anybody.
Murray against Johnson. Murray, no good. Washington leading by 14. Sarr passes to Middleton. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
You know, and with a rare combination of length and shooting, Chris Middleton is a bucket.
Coulibaly against Brown. Screen by Gordon. Pass to Murray. The layup off target. A big-time effort from Chris Middleton, providing a lot of energy for the Washington Wizards. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Chris Middleton.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Wizards leading by 16. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Sarr out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Johnson, and it's George in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And here's Gordon. Outside Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end this cold spell. And he can't get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Coulibaly. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Jones finds Gordon. Outside Watson. Pass to Murray. Buries it down low. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Middleton looking around. From outside, off the mark. Nuggets trail by 18. Murray passes to Watson. Gordon outside. Pass to Murray. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Sarr.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
It's Middleton on the wing. Johnson against Murray. To the inside. Gordon with a steal. Brown passes to Watson. Now here's Jones. Back to Watson. Pass to Murray. There's the three. It's rebounded by Washington. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Johnson for three. Rebounded by Denver. Watson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson against Murray. Outside Brown. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Middleton outside. Johnson against Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 16. Gordon pulls it in. Nuggets trail by 16. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Sarr. Outside Johnson. Pass to Coulibaly. Sarr with a screen on Jones. Back to Coulibaly. To snap the cold streak. Another shot. And the layup by Sarr. Sarr's got 6.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. And the bucket is good. He's got 11.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Coulibaly. And here's Middleton, defended by Watson. The jump hook. Middleton, no good.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And this is a tricky move by Murray, getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
The free throw drops from Murray. Murray drops them both. Wizards leading by 14. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Middleton. Back to Coulibaly.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
Middleton.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Outside Brown. Back to Murray. Johnson with the defensive effort. Washington's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Back to Middleton. Outside Johnson. Washington moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. George for 3. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Oh, check out the range from Murray.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. in the post, working on Jones, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Here's Murray. He's got 16. Outside Brown. Down low. Gordon down low. Guarded by Sarr. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Gordon.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
Carrington, he's checked in for George. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good from Gordon. And it's Washington with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Middleton outside. Here's Carrington. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Carrington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Jones. Screen by Watson. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Gordon. Screen by Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. Brown passes to Brown.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
And Denver pushing it up now. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, the activity of Aaron Gordon, so solid at reading the opposition and taking his chances. Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Nuggets trail by 16. To the middle. Gordon outside. Pass to Watson. Outside Brown. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got 10.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
It's Middleton on the wing. Defended by Watson. Here's Coulibaly. Here's Sarr. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Washington shooting their 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1. Sarr.
The free throw drops for Sarr.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
Back to Brown. Denver moving it around. Pass to Brown. Outside, Brown. Baseline try. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Watson with a rebound. Watson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brown against Johnson. For 3, Gordon. Sarr pulls it in.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys?
Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And Brown has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 18. Oh, got a piece of it. Left side, Watson. Back to Brown. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Johnson. Pass to Middleton. Gordon pulls it in. Nuggets trail by 18. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Watson, covered by Carrington. Jones from outside. Sarr pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Middleton. And rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Different look here. Holmes, he's checked in for Gordon. Najee comes in for Watson. Hardaway's checked in for Jones. And Murray subbed in for Brown. And a change for the Wizards. Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Outside Carrington. Clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Carrington's got 5.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Murray passes to Holmes. The Nuggets with another miss. Wizards leading by 20. George outside. Back to Carrington. Bagley, a screen on Murray. To the paint. From downtown. And Holmes pulls it down. The Nuggets shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. To stop the run. Murray, no good. Washington has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's Carrington. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Nuggets trail by 20. Brown looking around. Outside Hardaway. Tries the spin move. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, you want to be able, as your scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
Bagley sets a screen. The 3. George gets the 3 to fall. George has got his second basket.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
And so it's Washington sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Murray, Zeke Naji out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Holmes in at the 5. George outside. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Carrington. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray. At the line for 1.
Nuggets trail by 20. Pass to Holmes. And here's Hardaway. Holmes, a screen on George. Hardaway from outside. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And for the Wizards, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. It's Carrington on the wing. George outside. Rebounded by Denver. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside, Naji, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Riley, defended by Brown. Riley's shot is off. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Washington leading by 18. George outside. They set the pick. Pass to Riley. Outside Carrington. Launches it. Unable to get that one. Nuggets trail by 18. Hardaway with it. Checked by Bagley. Hardaway, the pass to Holmes. And stolen by Bagley. Here's Riley. And he drains the quick shot.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Murray passes to Hardaway. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now here's Carrington, defended by Murray. Pass to Champagny. Here's Riley. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Wizards making a switch here. Sarge checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Watson's checked in. Now Sarr lets the 3 fly. A rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Carrington. George against Hardaway. Outside Carrington. Pass to Riley. 5 on the clock. It's stolen. And Denver pushing it up now. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Champagny. Washington leading by 20. Carrington with it. George outside. Outside Carrington. Back to Sarr. Beyond the arc. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. Stop the drought. And finished off by Murray as he lays it in. Murray's got 19 points.
So much passion from Murray on that play. I mean, he comes up against solid defense, but he just wants it more.
And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Possession for Denver.
Nuggets trail by 21. Pass to Brown. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Sarr. From deep, Johnson. Washington gets it back. Coulibaly up top. Murray against Johnson. 4 on the clock. Over Murray. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Nuggets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Gordon with a screen on Johnson. Gordon finds Jones. Denver moving it around to the paint. Here's Brown, and he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Murray against Johnson. Gordon with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Gordon. Outside Brown. Murray inside. Johnson on him. Murray, no good. Washington leading by 19. Sarr passes to Johnson. Now here's Middleton. Jacks up a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown passes to Watson. Now Gordon, guarded by Sarr. Pass to Jones. Over George. That one's wide left.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Gordon against Middleton. To win the cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup. Middleton's got 19 points. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Brown passes to Jones. Outside Murray. Shoots over Johnson. And again, it's Denver missing. Washington leading by 21. Middleton finds Johnson. Jones against George. Middleton outside. Sarr a screen. Top of the key. Another miss by Middleton. Nuggets trail by 21. Jones, the pass to Murray. Looking to get back on track. Count it. Good. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
George outside. Pass to Middleton. From behind the arc. Again, Middleton missing. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Back to Murray. Here's Gordon. Outside Murray. From deep. Rebound by the Wizards. Now here's Koulibaly. Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You gotta commend the focus on the basket. Murray absorbing the contact well.
Line for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray shooting one.
What's up?
Wizards leading by 16. Middleton passes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Gordon pulls it down. Nuggets trail by 16. The drive by Brown. Banks it home. Big shot.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Now Koulibaly. Now George. Middleton. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Murray. Murray gets it done inside. And here's Koulibaly. Right side Johnson. Gordon pulls it down. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Jones outside. Here's Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, the long ball, no good. Now Koulibaly. Sarr with a screen on Gordon. Johnson inside. Defended by Gordon. Johnson against Gordon. Oh, the shot is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
That misses.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Johnson. No problem from 14.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Wizards.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Alex Sarr.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Here's Gordon. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sail.
On the court.
Lots of room. Book it!
Run home. Assist goes to Tim Hardaway Jr.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Alex Sarr.